guys, so I'm going to try to piece this together. What happened was I have made a video. It's my last Temu haul of 2025. It's my best wishes for a new year for you all. And it's the end of the year, right? So it's New Year's Eve, and for some reason, the sound off my camera, which I always record off of, didn't record any sound. I don't know what happened. So everything's already open, dispersed. It's a Temu haul, and I'm gonna try to do a reaction kind of to my own video, but I'm not sure the best way to do this. So hopefully this is gonna come out okay. And if you're new to my channel, this is not typically how I do it. I usually open up and show you everything. Well, I'm going to show you that video, but there's no sound to it. So I'm going to talk through it this way. And hopefully you'll be able to see what I see. And I'm going to do that. So if you're new, welcome. And if you're recurring and keep coming back and watching my videos, I want to thank you all. It is New Year's Eve. We have fireworks going off in the background right now. It's not midnight here on the West Coast yet, but it is elsewhere and all over the world. So I want to wish you all a very happy New Year. I'm wishing and sending blessings to all of you and hope that you have a healthy and prosperous and just a happy 2026, okay? So with that said, I want to, hopefully you're going to see me next side by side here, where I did the original video. And some of these items from Temu are things I won through the daily free gift thing, and which I haven't done in a while. And then other things were late Christmas gifts that arrived after Christmas. So you're going to get to see that, and I will have all the links below, as well as I am an affiliate with Temu, so you can click that, and if you've never downloaded the app, you'll get to save. I did make these purchases all myself this time, but I could earn a small commission if you decide to download the app and click on any of the links to make a purchase. So prices change all the time with Temu, so you won't hear me say the prices. I did look them up on the first video, but there's no sound, and I'm using my phone right now to record so that I ensure I have sound, and then I have to go and investigate. Now, do you guys have any plans for New Year's Eve? Are you going out? Are you staying in? What is your tradition? I know that there's traditions that will bring prosperity, and one of those is, I think you eat, is it anchovies? Something. It's not sardines, but there's something that you can eat. I'm sure every culture and everybody has their own traditions, so you can share that with me below if you want to. And we can all use a little help here and there, right? So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. So I did go out tonight. My husband's, we're very grateful for his health this year and what he went through, but he's sick tonight. So he stayed in, and my son didn't want to go marry too. And I haven't done that in so long. And then we played some other games, which I do have some cards, I do have some gifts, but I don't open them up on this video, okay? So they will be coming. I was trying to get this up early enough to show as the last day of the year, but I don't think I'm going to make it. But I did put on that makeup, and I'm showing this right now, this airbrush makeup that I bought off of Temu. It's a similar look for less, and it comes with that kabuki brush, and I love it. And I have that on right now with the primer. It came with the primer, the kit that I bought, and then I also, I just love how well it goes on. And then I use the Laura Geller, you can see this right here, the Laura Geller look-alike similar palette, and I use the blush and the eyeshadow. So I'm very happy with these products. So they're all from Temu, and then I'm wearing my Free People look-alike pullover. So yeah, I don't think that one's available anymore, but the makeup is still available, and if they are at the time of this recording, I'll have the links below. I do try to put my shopping links below. Now I do have a giveaway that's currently going on. I ran it through January 5th. I know it was the Christmas Temu collab that I did with 5 other channels, and so you'll still have time to go watch that, and I'll put that link also below so you can see that. Now this first item up I got as a daily free gift item, and it is just a fabric type, I want to say it's a woven fabric canvas type of apron, and it's for Christmas. It's a little less, I mean, it's a little late. It's a little late, but it's super cute. It's red with the trees and the Christmas theme. I would definitely use it next year, and it's not adjustable, so all the straps are all sewn, and I always make a knot at the top if the neckline is too low or too large, so you can adjust it that way. But it's really super cute. I think it says 2027 on it. That's kind of weird. I didn't notice that until now when I was watching. So yeah, that's that. Let me see. I'm sitting on my chair here. But yeah, it's super cute, I think, and hopefully you will too. It was free to me, and I will have the link below so you can see what the current pricing is. And you know, Temu, they change the pricing all the time, but you will save, I think, 30% off your first order if you've never downloaded the app before. And now the second thing wasn't as good as I thought it would be. It was a free thing on the daily free gift, so that's a game where you play and you make a purchase, and then you have 5 to 7 gifts, whatever they give you on that time, picked out for consecutive days. You go back every day and you get it, and you don't have to pay anything extra. So this is one that I really like, but it hasn't popped up lately. But anyway, I got these 6x6 inch, I think it's like 10 pages of scrapbooking paper, which is great for die cuts, and it's also good for making cards, but it was more like a picture of the image, so I wouldn't recommend it. It's not too expensive. They're very affordable. I did get it for free, but not what I thought it would be. I thought it would have more of a, I don't know, like paper design on there that looked embossed, but not a picture of an embossed piece of paper. And that's kind of what it came across as. They never sell the 12 by 12 scrapbooking papers, but you know, it is what it is, and that's what I had to choose from. So, and then this next item up, okay, so this is a chain of, it's about a yard, and it's stainless steel with the hearts and the links, and they're all jump ring together. So I liked it because it was unique from different chains that I bought. Now it's used for jewelry making. It's not like a chain that already has a clasp on it, so you can use it, make a bracelet straight out of it, or I wanted to use it as like connectors in between different beads and things like that. So I picked that out as one of my free gifts too. So I thought it was really, really cute. So yeah. And yeah, I'm showing it on my wrist because you could just like put a clasp on it, you know, cut the jump ring, open up the jump ring, and just connect the length that you need together. So super nice. Whenever I record the first time, it's like, boom, it's out of my head. What did I just say? So I'm trying to remember. And she looks like she's trying to figure it out too. So Chatty Cathy, I don't know what I was saying. Look at it. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to watch yourself back and kind of react or make comments. Without the sound, I don't know. Okay, so this next thing up here is it's a sweater that I purchased, I think, in order to participate in the daily free. It was one of the items that I purchased, and it's a sweater, and it was, I think it's $13.30 right now. And again, that's at the time of this recording. It could change by the time you click on the link, but it's super soft, and it has a drawstring at the top. It's like a cowl neck. It's really large. It's not like a turtleneck. It's a little larger than that. And I can't believe how nice this feels. It is knitted, and I can't wait to try this on. The drawstring's at the very top of the cowl part, so you're going to scrunch it down. You probably never will tighten it, because that would be an odd place to tighten, because your neck is going to be there, and then you see all the extra knitted fabric there. So I don't know. I was very pleased. I thought it was going to feel more acrylic, and it doesn't. It feels very, very soft. So I think it does have a 65% cotton mix with polyester, 65% polyester, 35% cotton. So it was a very nice mix. Then what do we have coming up? We have, oh, this is a t-shirt that I got. Okay, so I forget everything I said here, but originally I bought this because it reminded me of our friend George, or Jorge, as Eric calls him, and I had to get it because I thought it's sassy enough for me to wear to work. I can wear t-shirts and jeans, and the one thing is, this is not an iron-on, and it's not sublimation. It's just part of the fabric. It looks like, on camera it looks really good, but up in person it looks like a photograph of these letters. But it's all blended together, and I'll still wear it. I think it's funny because there's nothing more you need to say if you wear that shirt that day. Just nope. Oh yeah, I think I talked about it earlier in the beginning. I did work today, but I have tomorrow off and I have the next day off. So it's going to be a nice little break. And yeah, this is a cotton t-shirt I was very surprised about, which it looks like I'm surprised just explaining it again here. Okay, so I think I'm looking for the tag. Yeah, and then it's actually on the sizing tag, which says 100%. And I think I bought several t-shirts, and this was under $5. So how could I not get it? I mean, nope. I had to. Yep, feels very soft. It has a little stretch to it, which is funny because I don't know if cotton technically has that. So I don't know if they 100% disclose what should be, what the content is of these tops. Don't know what she's carrying on about, but she has a lot to say. I felt like I was saying stuff really fast too. Now this is a shirt that I had looked at, and the very next day it was offered to me for like $1.34, and it said a pullover sweatshirt, but it's really a t-shirt material. And I did read the reviews prior to purchasing it, and they said it was a very lightweight, thin sweatshirt. And I think the only part that's a sweatshirt is it has the band around the bottom and the cuffs, and other than that it does feel like t-shirt material. And this applique on here is really nice, and I would say Cinderella and Company, established 1950, but I really like it. It came in, and I decided, I didn't even see that. Oh, that's a sticker on the back, like a price tag sticker, but it QR code instead. One thing I noticed, it says Cinderella and Company. It's a little plain. I'm going to have to use my Hot Fix rhinestones, and I'm going to have to jazz this up a little bit. There's no way I can just wear it like that. I mean, come on. I'm going to have to bling it out a little bit. You've seen me do that before, so I will do that. And I think it's really going to change the look of that t-shirt. Now this next t-shirt, again, under $5, another 100% cotton t-shirt. They had it in multiple colors. I ordered the dark gray version. Now you can see on camera how it looks like you can differentiate between the letters and the background, but in person it's a lot closer, so it hardly shows. It's more like camouflage, like you're not going to know it says UGG unless you're really right on top. And I don't know. I ordered the dark gray, and I'm going to show you in the picture how it does not look. I think they sent me the wrong one, honestly, because I ordered the dark gray one. I don't know what she's saying. That girl, she talks a lot. But I'm looking it up right now because I feel like I have to double check my memory. And here we go. That's the one I ordered. Does that look like? I didn't hold it up long enough, but I'll try to freeze it so you can see it again. Yeah, it's not the same. I think they sent me the light gray because they have two different grays. All right, now we're into the bag that had some of the Christmas items that didn't arrive on time. And the first thing up is, oh my God, it's so cute. Now I will say, anything you order clothes-wise for your dogs, their sizing's off. I had to get a large, and my little dog is maybe 10 pounds. But I got her a puffy jacket. It looks just like a human puffy jacket. It's so stinking cute. It did come in pink and a cream, I think, or white. And right now, those are the only two colors available. You can't get this blue one anymore. Right now, it's out of stock. And I think it was, oh gosh, this was probably $15. I can't remember. But it's so cute. That is a metal little emblem on a faux piece of leather. And it's got snaps in the front. It's so stinking cute. Isn't that cute? And a fleece line in the middle. And so this is going to fit her perfect. It is size large. I would have loved to have gotten a matching one for my larger dog, but there's no way their large or extra large would even fit him. He's a 60 pound plus dog, and so that's not going to work for him. But it'll work for her. It's super cute. Okay, so now this next item is an item that I bought for my husband to put in his stocking, and it's really nice how they package this. It comes in its own little felt carrier, so you can keep it nice and protected. It is like a wood grain linked band for his iWatch, and they had several different colors. You can even get the black wood look, and I got a two-tone wood look for him. It just comes in this very nice bag, and it comes with the tool that you need if you need to remove a link and adjust it. So yeah, I mean, what a night. I didn't expect it to come this way. You know, Temu does surprise you sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you're knowing exactly what you're getting. So I was hoping it would be this nice, and it's turned out that it is. So we will put this on his watch probably tomorrow. But yeah, it feels like it might be pieces of wood that they made this out of. I'm not positive. It's probably resin that's made to look like wood. But in any rate, I'll try to find the pricing. But again, the link will have the pricing. It'll take you straight there. But look how nice this looks. It looks very nice to me. And it's much nicer in person than I could even imagine. And it's, just slides on the iWatch, and then you just squeeze the center here, and then it unclasps, and then you snap it back. It's super nice. I am not upset about this at all. And it was under $20. I think this was like a $12 band, maybe less. And then next up is a set of these gloves. Now, I bought 2 pair from the same seller. They have like 6 different colors. What I liked about these, now I did wear these tonight, and I did choose a black and a cream color, and I decided the cream color for myself, and my daughter has the black pair. They're extremely soft. They're not that itchy, scratchy kind of acrylic. It is a very soft, woven, knitted glove. And the thumb and the index finger and your middle finger are the three fingers that have like a small opening at the tip. So if you're wearing your gloves, it's out, maybe you're at a ball game or some sport event or some concert in the winter, or you need gloves, but you have your phone and you want to be able to operate your phone to take pictures. These have the openings so that your fingers can just pop out just enough to swipe the screen. It's really awesome. And I'd seen them come up on my feed, and I think they're under $5. They were like $3 something. And so it's only the first 3 with the white tips that actually open up. They're perfect. They're perfect. I wore them tonight. I love them, and it worked great. Okay, so next up is I had to get a variety of bands for my husband. He can't just have one. I mean, my gosh, we have variety. Depending on what he's going to wear his watch for or what event or whatever. I got him this more casual. This is a military green, and it comes in black too. It has a little faux leather strap, and you can adjust it by how tight you make the Velcro connection here. And so it works out great. I think it's a nice looking band, great for camping, whatever. And I really like that the little tag on it doesn't say anything funky. It's like, I forget what it says here, but I'll hold it up to the screen for you. It's super nice, high quality. I totally recommend it. You can't go wrong. This was not a disappointment, either one of these straps. Now, I don't think there's much more in this bag. I think I was out of some jewelry wire wrapping wire, and I needed a heavier gauge, so I found some on Temu, and I ordered, I think that's what's coming up here, the wire. Yeah, so I got, and it's this light gold plated wire, and I got 18 and 20 gauge, and I got 2 rolls of each and I think it's like 7 yards of each, and it was like $8.33. And I like the color of the gold. I like the way it looks. So yeah, it's gonna work out great. So this next item, I had been watching, I think it was April at Menopause and Madness, and she had a magnifier on a chain. It looked really pretty. So that sent me down the rabbit hole of these items, and I found one that had kind of like a filigree cutout of a flower. They had a tree, the tree of life, and I got the flower one. But mine came with the little magnifier kind of broken out of the center. The outside pieces magnetically close around the magnifying glass here. But the magnifying, I can see where it was glued in there and it popped out. So it's not attached like it should be. I can fix that. But I would say it's kind of like you got to be right on top of it. It's not a typical magnifying glass, and kind of like a little distorted, kind of like a fishbowl look, where it's kind of rounded at the edge when you look through it. You can definitely see, I can see the fine print when I hold it up to it, but it's not working the way it should. I have to attach it, glue it back in, and I don't know, it was a couple dollars. I just don't think this one was worth it. So I don't recommend this one. Okay, so next up is some of my after Christmas sale items that I found at Target and Walmart. Yeah, I think those are the 2 places I found these items. Now, you've heard of my Snoop on a Stoop. Well, he needs a friend. I have Elf on a Shelf. And when I was at Target, they had the one that I've been looking at. And it's called Martha on the Mantle. And I thought it's funny because Snoop, I have Snoop, and Martha are friends in real life. So this was, I want to say it was like 70% off. It might have been 50% off on this. So anyway, it cost $12. And so I got it. And it's Martha on the Mantle. So you're going to see her next year too. She looks just like the Elf on the Shelf, you know, the soft body with the hard face, and Snoop and all that. And she's got a big old picture of herself in there. Martha, come on. But yeah, I've been looking at her for, I think last year. This is the new 2025 version. I don't know what changed, but there's Martha on the Mantle. Right? Yeah, I think she's a riot, so I'm glad I got her. Then I wanted to try this by Rise mushroom coffee, but I don't want to subscribe just yet. And so they had these instant packets at Target, and they were $9.99. So I think I get like 10 in there, and so I'm gonna give that a shot. Maybe it's 6. No, it looks like it's more than 6. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna try that. This way I don't have to commit to a subscription. And then I always buy some tissue paper when I can find the big bundles. I think I did get this at Walmart. That was 70% off. So I was able to buy that. I think there's 90 sheets of that white tissue paper. I wrap all my ornaments in white tissue paper and put them in boxes. But I recycle the same paper every year. It's still good. It's not bad. I just, when I'm ready to pack it back up, I just wrap it back up in the same paper it was wrapped in. But every year I buy a little bit more because I use it for a lot of different things, especially when I ship out stuff. So it's great to have that when it's on sale, and 90 sheets should last me a while. Then they had this freeze-dried candy at Target on sale at the end cap. So that was with the Christmas candy on sale. So I was able to pick some of that up. And I love the Skittles, and I did buy the Sweet Tarts, but I brought those to work and they're all gone. So we all enjoyed them a little bit. And then I love me some silicone molds for a lot of reasons. So these were at Michael's, and they were 70% off at Michael's. And look at the candy swirls. And then they had these snowflakes, and they're all different snowflakes, like 4 different designs there. So you can't go wrong. And then I love these with the toy soldiers, the trees, and the gift boxes. And I like because all of these were really tiny enough that I can use with my polymer clay. Yeah, so I use them for, you can do a lot of different things with them, but if you use it for polymer clay, you don't want to use it also for candies. So one or the other, or you keep them separate, okay? Then I found these little tag cards. Again, these were 70%. No, these were at Michael's, and they were, I want to say they were 70% off. 50%? 50. And they had the cute little cards and that rubber stamp, and it was adorable with the snow globe and the tree and the house that you could put into the snow globe. Super darn cute. You can do a couple, that just inspires a lot of different visions of ways you can use that. So great deals on that. That was only a couple bucks, so I splurged and bought another stamp that I probably don't need, but I never saw one like that, so I had to get it. And then these items here, these little kits, I found these at Target, and you get, not Target, Michael's, and they got 6 tags, the diamond painting tags inside each one. Okay, so that is the end of this video. And I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for a wonderful year, 2025, and all your support. I do have more cards to open up, and I have a gift from Crazy Mimi Yup that I need to open, and I'm going to do that in a following video because I'm out of time here. But I want to thank you all for all your wonderful prayers throughout the year, as well as your support and watching my videos. And I hope and wish you all a very wonderful 2026. Happy year, a prosperous year and a very healthy year. And I want to thank you again for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, I definitely invite you to do that now, and you won't miss out on my future videos. So I'll have more coming real soon. And I want to thank you all for such a wonderful year. Thank you so much. Have a nice evening, and I'll see you next year in 2026.